So here are some reasons for manuscript rejection. So, again, it goes through the editorial office checks, and desk rejection is a very common outcome. Here it gets rejected by the editorial board or the handling editor. It doesn't go out for peer review. So in other words, this fails the initial technical screening. Maybe they decided the paper may not get enough citations if they publish it. Maybe there's nothing wrong with the science, but they're being choosy. And here's a little comic, a little from PhD Troubles. And fastest things on Earth: Cheetah, airplane, speed of light, and then desk rejection is even faster. So these are some reasons for desk rejection. So it may not match the journal scope. This is like a rejection when the reason is actually just an inappropriate paper for that journal. So nothing wrong with it. Just maybe the authors failed to comprehend the aims and scope of the journal, so they just totally missed. The paper may be under review at another journal. That can be another common reason for desk rejection. Hopefully not, because this is a really big no-no. It's highly unethical to submit your paper to more than one journal at the same time. So if you want to withdraw your manuscript, you should withdraw it and then submit it to another journal. So don't submit to more than one journal at the same time. The author might not format the paper properly, so it might not conform to the author's guidelines. Or you may have a key element missing in your paper. Maybe you have something missing like references or figures, or key analysis is missing, or the quality of language might not be sufficient, or the tables and figures are not clear enough or of very poor quality. Be careful when you're formatting your manuscripts. Some journals, they are adopting like format neutrality. So this saves you the time of having to reformat your manuscript. Basically, you can insert all your tables and figures in a template. A lot of journals have templates, and they don't care about the resolution of the tables and figures. They don't want a very high resolution because the files have to be small enough. But be careful. You want to submit tables and figures that are clear enough so that people can read them, so reviewers and editors can read them. So some journals, like, they'll only ask for high resolution figures if they ask for revisions. So just keep in mind that there's a big trend, especially with the nature journals, Springer Nature, for format neutrality. So again, it might not be very important to have very high resolution figures, but make sure they're high enough resolution so that reviewers and editors can read. And make sure the font is big enough, like on the X and Y axis on your legends. Another common reason for desk rejection is plagiarism or other forms of misconduct that are detected. I think now journals, they use iAuthenticate to look for text overlap of previously published papers, and also internet sources. Lots of figures now are being screened as well for figure duplication.